Good evening, everyone. Ayan, kumusta po kayo? Okay, shout out sa viewers natin. So, mga ka-warriors, pakishare po ng ating live discussion, no? So, si Ma'am Grace, di mo na magpapakita as long as naririnig niyo po yung boses ko, no? So, medyo okay na ba yung boses ni Ma'am Grace compare kahapon na grabe as in, totally putol-putol yung boses ni Ma'am Grace. Okay, so this is our let review let review and drills in our major ship now. So at exactly 8 or 8:10 we will start with our discussion in sa Zoom naman BTL Ed Home Economics. All right? So pa-share po ng ating live discussion mga ka-warriors. Okay, so let's start with question number 1. Which competency is the highest priority in the new TLE curriculum to ensure employability and entrepreneurship? A. Theoretical knowledge only. B. Technical skills with work values. C. Memorization of concept. Or letter D is that completion of project only. So teachers, if you know the answer, kindly comment down your answer. So ano pang tinatanong? It is talks about highest priority of in the TLE curriculum to ensure what? To ensure employability. So ano pang tamang sagot dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, if you know the answer, kindly comment down po sa ating comment section. Okay, let's start. Let me see yung mga sagot ninyo sa ating Facebook page. Let's see. Okay, tingnan po natin. Okay, sabi ng iba, let's start with okay. So let's start with Joey Bilardo and J.N.T. Talusig. Ayan. Sabi nila is letter B. Very good. B is correct. Okay? So, ang highest priority po in the TLE curriculum is to ensure employability and entrepreneurship is to have a technical skills with work values. So, that's the correct answer, no, mga ka-warriors? Letter A, is it wrong? Pag sinabi natin theoretical knowledge only, it is the curriculum. So, it does not focus only on the theory because we require application. Kamali po si letter A. Memorization of the concept, it is wrong because memorization, na it is not the goal because we implement the understanding and the performance base of the learners. Okay? So, hindi po pwedeng memorization. Completion of project are proof of learning. Pero hindi po siya yung pinaka-main objective natin. So, ang pinaka-main objective natin is to have a technical skills with work values. Ibig sabihin, based on the curriculum, they will emphasize that the competency-based learning will combining technical skills. Aside of that, yung mga positive work values and safety habits to prepare student for job or business. So the answer is letter B. Next question. In food and beverage service, what is the correct sequence of table setting from the plate outward? A. Pork. plate, knife, spoon, glass. B, plate, fork, knife, spoon, glass. C, glass, knife, fork, plate, spoon. Or letter D, spoon, knife, plate, fork, glass. So teachers, based on the choices, what is the correct answer here? Ang tinatanong is the correct sequence of the table setting from the plate outward. So what is the correct answer? So the answer here is letter B. Why? Because based on the standard rule po, ang nasa center plate po first is the fork. Okay? On the left knives naman is the spoon. On the right naman, and glasses above the knife. So kaya pagkapasunod-sunod po niyan is si letter B. Plate, fork, knife ang nasa center, spoon, and glass. Okay? So, that's the correct answer, letter B. So, si letter A, si letter C, and D is wrong. Okay po? So, next. Which method of food preservation remove moisture to prevent the growth of microorganism? Again, which method of food preservation remove moisture to prevent the microorganism? A, canning, B, freezing, C, drying, or letter D, is that fermentation? So teachers, based on the point of the question, what is the correct answer? Ito ba ay si A, B, C, or D? So elimination method, tanggalin natin si fermentation. Ano ba ang fermentation? Di ba pag sinabi nating fermentation, it is uses for the beneficial bacteria to convert sugars into the acid preserving the food. So that's why ligwaxy, letter D. Next na tanggalin natin is si canning method. Canning method, gumagamit tayo dito ng mga heat and airtight sealing. So it is not a moist removal. So based on the two choices, B or C, the answer is drying. Letter B, freezing is wrong. Freezing is a lower temperature, so they will slow down the bacteria, but it does not remove water, diba? So drying is the correct answer because drying, they will reduce yung water content niya to the level where the bacteria, yung mga yeast, at yung mga molds po cannot survive. So the answer is letter C. Next one. In sewing, what is the purpose of a notch on the pattern? In sewing, what is the purpose of a notch on the pattern? A, to mark the length of the fabric. B, to indicate where too much seam during assembly. C, to measure the width of the cloth. D, to show where to cut the fabric and age. So what is the correct answer, teachers? Okay, so ano pang sagot? Is it A, B, C, or D? So ano bang pinupunto ng question? Yung pinupunto ba ng question is connected with this choices. Okay, unang tatanggalin natin, teacher, is si letter. Anong letter ang tatanggalin natin? Letter D. Okay, so ang tinatanong, anong purpose ng word na to? Okay, so si letter D is wrong kasi notches are placed inside the seam allowance. Okay, nakapaloob po sa inside allowance, not the final finish age. Kalikwak si letter D. Next, letter C, to measure the width of the cloth, it is wrong. Because ang width po, teachers, they will determine by the pattern layout, not a notches. Okay po, kaya mali po si letter C. So we have two choices, either A or B. Ang sagot is letter B, to indicate where to match seam during the assembly. Letter A, is it wrong? Okay, to mark the length of the fabric, it is wrong because length is measured during a rulers or tape measure, not a notches. Okay, so the answer is letter B because it is a small cut that serve as a guide mark to ensure proper alignment and also yung mga 15 with joining a fabric pieces. Kaya po, tamang sagot si letter B. Next one. What is the recommended practice to maintain soil fertility without using synthetic chemical? So ano ang tinatanong? Ano daw yung magiging recommended natin to practice to maintain yung soil fertility na hindi tayo gumagamit ng mga synthetic chemical? A, monocropping. B, application of organic fertilizer. C, use of herbicide. D, frequent tilling of soil. So based on the point of the choices, teacher, what is the correct answer? Okay? So, anong sagot dyan? Hindi tayo gumagamit ng mga synthetic. So, unang tatanggalin natin, teacher, is letter D ulit. Frequent tilling of the soil is wrong. Because overtilling po, they will destroy yung mga soil structure niya. Tapos nagkokos po yan ng mga soil erosion. Kaligwak si letter D. Next na tatanggalin natin, teacher, is si letter A. Ano ba si monocropping? Diba pag sinabi nating monocropping, they will deplete yung mga specific nutrients from the soil over a time. Kaligwak si letter A. Now, anong strategy ginagamit natin? Elimination method. So, choose the best. Is it B or C? Okay, the answer is B. Bebe ko ang tamang sagot. Si letter C is wrong. Use of herbicide is wrong. Ang herbicide po, nagkikil po yan ng mga weeds. Ang tinatanggal nito yung mga weeds, but it do not improve. Namamatay nga yung mga weeds, pero hindi naman nag-improve yung kanyang soil fertility. At nagkokos pa ito ng mga pollution. Kaya mali si letter C. So based on the point, the answer is letter B, application of organic fertilizer. So ito po yung mga compost, ito yung mga manure na ginagamit natin. For example, tae ng manok, tae ng kalabaw. So it is the organic fertilizer, no? Para mag-improve yung mga soil structure natin, water retention, and also yung mga nutrients content naturally aligning with what? Aligning with what? Sustainable agriculture standard. Kaya tamang sagot si letter B. Next. Which method of fish farming involve raising fish in man-made structure placed in lake, rivers, or coastal water? A. Fish pond, B. Fish pen, C. Fish cage, or letter D. Open sea ranching. So, anong sagot? Based on the point of the question. Anong sagot dito mga ka-warrior? Which method of fish daw involves raising fish in man-made structure placed in lake, rivers, or coastal water? So based on the point of the question, teachers, ang sagot po dito is sa page, cages. Ang fish pond po, teachers, sa fish pond are enclosed areas, naka-built on the land po ito, usually near the shore. Kaya mali po si letter A. Fish pen naman, fish pen, ito po yung mga structure na naka-build from the bottom up to the surface without a base. Kaligwak po si letter B. So, open sea ranching po, it is wrong because it is open sea ranching. They allow fish to swim freely and designated sea areas. So, fish cage is the correct answer. Ang fish cage po, ito po ay isang fully enclosed structure with a base, side, and top suspended or fixed open water bodies. So, ano pong sagot? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, so the answer is C. Next, in pest management, which approach combine different control methods to minimize chemical use? A, total eradication, B, integrated pest management or IPM, C, inclusive use of pesticide, or letter D, manual removal only. So what is the correct answer? Ang tinatanong is the approach that combines different control method to minimize what? Chemical use. So anong sagot dito? We use the integrated pest management or tinatawag nating IPM. Ang total eradication po kasi, teachers, it is open impossible and disrupt the ecosystem. Ang letter C naman, inclusive use of pesticide, excessive use of chemical, teachers, tandaan nyo, they will lead to pest resistance and environmental harm. Kaya mali po si letter C. Letter D, ang manual removal naman, it is alone, it is not sufficient for a large infestation. Kaya mali po si letter D. The answer is IPM. Si IPM po, ito po ay modern standard na gumagamit po ng mga biological, mga cultural, and mechanical and chemical controls in a balanced way para maprotektahan po yung ating environment. Kasagot, letter B. Next one. Which tool is best used for loosening the soil around plants and removing small weeds? A, plow, B, harrow, C, hand trowel, D, spade. So what is the correct answer here? Which tool is best used for loosening the soil around the plants and removing small weeds? A, plow, B, harrow, C, hand trowel, or letter D, spade. So based on the point of the choices, the answer is letter C. Kasi nga po, ang tinatanggal lang naman is removing small wet. So you will use a hand trowel. Maliwanag po ba, teacher? So letter A, plow, it is a large tool na ginagamit natin para ma-break and turn the large area of soil. Kaya mali po si letter A. Si harrow naman, ginagamit natin ito to pulverize the level of the soil. Diba? After plowing. Spade naman are used. Saan natin ginagamit si spade? Pang digging at pang moving ng soil, not for the fine cultivation. Kaya mali si letter D. Ano si hand trowel? Si hand trowel po, ito po yung small handheld and designed po specifically for cultivating a soil near plants and wedding. So the answer is C. Next. What does the acronym of PPE stand for in workshop safety? A. Personal performance equipment. B. Personal protective equipment. C. Professional protection essential. D. Proper project equipment. So what is the correct answer? Ano ba ang acronym ng PPE? So the answer is letter B. Personal protective equipment. Okay, so personal protective equipment, they will include yung mga goggles, gloves, and apron para maprotektahan po yung body from the hazard. So the answer is B. In electrical wiring, what is the color code used for the ground wire? According to the Philippine Electrical Code. So anong kulay ba ang ginagamit natin for a ground wire? A, red, B, blue, C, green or green with yellow stripe, D, black. So what is the correct answer? Shout out kay Ma'am Ling Pabustan. Thank you for watching po. Shout out kay Sir Joey Bilardo. Shout out kay Sir Tiago. Ryan Balwis Rapinan. Shout out Carl V. Torre. Ayan, shout out sa mga nanonood. If you know the answer, kindly comment down in comment section at pakishare po ng ating live discussion. Pakishare po ng ating live discussion, pakitapik ng mga kaibigan nyo habang hindi pa po ako nagdi-drill sa aming Zoom. Okay? So maya-maya mag-start na kami. Okay, so the answer is letter C. Green or green with yellow stripe. So letter C. Saan ba natin ginagamit ang red? O, di ba ginagamit natin sa red sa live and hot wires. Okay, what about yung blue? O, ginagamit natin si blue for the neutral wires. Okay, sa mga live and hot wires, you will use red. For blue naman, neutral na ginagamit natin for neutral wire. So, si black, it is also used for the live wires and mini installation. So, for the ground, green or green with yellow stripe ang ginagamit natin because it is the universal standard for grounding para ma-prevent po yung mga electric, shock, and equipment damage. So, the answer is C. Next, which measuring tool is used to check the flatness and squareness of a surface? A, pull-push rule. B, tri-square. C, meter stick. Or letter D, caliper. So, what is the correct answer? Anong sagot? Ginagamit natin para ma-check yung flatness and squareness of the surface. Okay, so unang tatanggalin natin is the caliper. Okay, bakit mali si caliper? Ginagamit po natin si caliper para ma-measure yung thickness tsaka yung diameter, aside of diameter, yung deep with the high precision. So, mali. So, tri-square meter stick, it is wrong because ginagamit natin si meter stick, teachers, used for the linear measurement only, no? Sa mga linear measurement, ginagamit natin si meter stick. So, here, the answer is tri-square. Tandaan nyo, pag flatness and squareness ang sinusukat or chinecheck, ang gagamitin nyo po is tri-square. Si push-pull rule, mali po yan kasi it is used for measuring yung mga long distance and lengths. Mali po si letter A. Answer B. Next, in plumbing, what is the function of a gate valve? O sa plumbing daw, ano ang function ng gate valve? A, to reduce water pressure. B, to completely stop or allow water flow. C, to prevent backflow of the water. D, to regulate the amount of water flow. So based on the point of the question, what is the correct answer? Okay, since elimination method ang technique or strategy yung ginagamit natin, tanggalin agad sa letter D, cross out. To regulate the amount of water, mali. Kasi function po yan ng globe. Okay, so to regulate the amount of water flow, it is the function of globe valves or faucet are used to regulate the flow. Ligwak si letter D. Next na tatanggalin natin si letter A. To reduce water pressure, pressure reducing valves perform this function. So mali po si letter A. So we choose between B or C. The answer is letter B. Okay? So letter C, to prevent backflow of the water, mali po kasi function po yan ng check valve. Okay, function po ni check valve ang pag-prevent ng backflow of the water. Check valve po yan. Okay, they prevent the water from flowing backward. So the answer is letter B. Gate valve ang hinahanap natin. So B, to complete stop or allow water flow. Okay, so nakadesign po yan to be fully open or fully closed, so they are not used for partially flow out of control. So the answer is letter B. Okay, next. Which component of a computer system is considered brain that processes instruction? A, RAM, B, hard disk drive, C, CPU, or letter D, motherboard. So what is the correct answer, teachers? Elimination method. Motherboard is wrong kasi motherboard, it is a main circuit board that siya po ang nagko-connect ng lahat ng components together. Kaya mali po si letter D. Ang RAM naman, it is temporary memory use for running active programs. Kaya mali po si letter A. So the answer is CPU. Okay, CPU is the brain of the computer. B is wrong, hard disk, because hard disk, it is the storage devices used to save files and software permanently. CPU is the correct answer kasi CPU, it is the central processing unit, no? So they will execute, command, and performs yung mga calculation. Siya rin pa ang nagko-control ng all operation. Next. What is the correct file extension for a document creating using Microsoft Word? A. .xlsx, B. .docx, C. .pptx, D. .pdf. So what is the correct answer? Okay, the answer here is no other than letter B. Kasi nga po, Microsoft Word. Ito, Excel yan. Ito, presentation. Diba? So the answer is letter B. Next, in digital literacy, what is the term for unwanted or irrelevant message sent in bulk? Again, the question is, in digital literacy, what is the term for unwanted or irrelevant message sent in bulk? A, malware, B, phishing, C, spam, or letter D, hacking. So teachers, based on the point of the question, what is the correct answer? Okay, so unwanted, irrelevant message, ang sagot po dito, teachers, is letter C, spam. Ang malware, teachers, it is referring to a malicious software. Nakadesign po ito to harm a system. Ligwak sa letter A. Ang phishing naman, it is tricking user to reveal your personal information. Kaya mali po sa letter B. Letter D, hacking, it is the unauthorized access to the computer system. Spamming po is the correct answer because they will describing unsolicited repetitive message usually sent for advertising at sa mga scam. O, di ba nakikita nyo naman unwanted or irrelevant message. Spamming po yan. Next, which network type cover a small area such as single room or building? Okay, WAN, MAN, LAN, PAN. So what is the correct answer here? Anong sagot? Alright, the answer here is letter C. Local area network is the correct answer. Letter A, it is wide area network. So it covers cities, countries, or globally. Si letter A. Si MAN naman, ito ay tinatawag nating metro Metropolitan Area Network. So, kinocover naman po ni MAN yung whole city or campus. Si PAN, it is wrong. Kasi si PAN, it is a personal area network. Ibig sabihin, it is very short range for personal devices only. Okay? The answer is letter C. Next, under the new TLE-TVT Ed curriculum, learning is structured around which core principle? A. Teacher-centered instruction. B. Competency-based approach. C. Lecture-based delivery. Or letter D. Grade-focused evaluation. So what is the correct answer, teacher? Okay? The answer is letter B. Ang focus po niyan is the competency-based approach. Okay po ba? So, si letter A, is it wrong? Okay, teacher-centered instruction, it is the curriculum is, ang curriculum, di ba, naka-base sa student, hindi po sa teacher. Kamali po si letter A. Si letter C, lecture are only a part, no? So, kailangan pa rin ng hands-on activities, especially yung mga application method. Grade focused evaluation, ang goal naman nito is to master yung skills. Okay, it is not just getting a high grades, no? Galigwak si letter C at D. The answer is beta. Means yung estudyante po, makikita natin yung progress based on their ability to demonstrate yung mga skills nila and knowledge, not just to spend in time in class. So next, what is the primary purpose of the National Certificate or NC issued by TESDA? A. To serve as a proof of a school attendance. B. To certify that a person has achieved in industry standard of competency. C. To replace the high school diploma. D. To guarantee immediate employment. So what is the correct answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, so ano pang sagot dito? Alright, the answer is letter B. Ang purpose po ng NC is to certify that a person has achieved industry standard and competency. Kumbaga, ito po ay isang formal na recognition that the holder possesses the skills and knowledge required by the industry. Okay? Kaya tama sagot si letter B. Okay, second to the last question. Which of the following is the correct sequence of work process in TLE TVT Ed instruction? A. Evaluation, planning, implementation. B. Planning, implementation, evaluation. C. Implementation, planning, evaluation. D. Evaluation, implementation, planning. So what is the correct answer here? Ang sagot is bebe ko. Okay, you will start with planning, implement, and evaluation. So yan po ang tamang procedure. Last question. In the curriculum, work values and safety habits are given equal weight with technical skills. Why is this emphasized? A. To make grading easier. B. To reduce the number of projects required. C. To ensure graduates are responsible and safe in the workplace. Or letter D. To follow international trends only. So based on the point of the question, the answer is letter. Anong sagot dito? The answer is letter C. Okay? To ensure graduates are responsible and safe in the workplace. So the answer is letter C. Okay, that's all teachers. Thank you for watching. So ayan, later we will start with, ayan, sa mga nag-avail po, sa mga kasali po sa ating online, fully online drills, let discussion. Okay, maya-maya mag-start po tayo. Thank you so much and God bless. Pa-share po ng ating live discussion mga ka-warriors. Pa-share po para marami pong pumasa at para maraming pumasa ngayong September 2026 board examination. Okay, ang price po, covered na po yan na TLE Majorship, included na po ang Prof Ed at Gen Ed. So it is only 500 pesos. Okay, message na lang po kayo sa aking mismong Facebook page. Ang Facebook ko po ang YouTube channel ko po is same with the name in our Facebook page. Okay? Ang name ng YouTube is Maestra Bicolana TLE Tambayan Let Online Review. Kaya kung may inquiries po kayo, message lang po kayo sa akin personally. And then don't forget to share our live discussion. Thank you so much and God bless.